Hey, I'm Mike at Top Dog SF, and I'm here with Danny the Bernese Mountain Dog, and today we're going to be working on the place cue. With the place cue, we have 6 different goals. Number 1, that the dog has a positive association to the place bed. Number 2, that the dog goes to the bed when we give them the cue place. Number 3 is that the dog is happy to stay on the place bed until we release them or give them another cue. Number 4 is that we want to be able to send the dog to the place bed or call the dog to the place bed from any reasonable distance. Number 5, we want the dog to want to go to the place bed all on their own. Number 6 is that eventually we want to transfer the cue to other surfaces like a mat on the floor. There are 6 rules to training place. Rule number 1. The food rewards only come on the place bed. No rewards for getting off the bed. And that's why we use the OK, no reward release marker to tell the puppy or dog that they are free to get off the bed, but they will not get any rewards for getting off the bed. Getting off the bed is the reward. Number 2, if we give the dog the cue to go to the place bed, they should not get off the bed until we release them. If the dog goes to the bed on their own, they can get off the bed whenever they want. Number 3, we don't use any markers when we're training place. No clicker, no yes marker, no good marker. And that's because we want this to be a low arousal, low excitement, low stress activity that's highly rewarding. Number 4, the dog is not expected to maintain any position on the place bed. They can be sitting, standing, or laying down. The criteria is that all 4 paws have to be on the bed. So we wouldn't want 3 paws on and 1 paw off, or 2 paws on and 2 paws off. The game and the rewards only continue when all 4 paws are on the bed. Number 5, if the dog jumps off the bed without being released or given a cue, then we just lure the dog back on or point at the bed so the dog gets back on, and we count to 3 before feeding continues. And we do this because we don't want the dog to think that they can jump off the bed and jump back on to be rewarded. We want the dog to think that getting on the bed and staying on the bed is what causes the rewards to continue. And number 6 is that we want to make everything we do totally random. And you'll notice that when I demonstrate how we train this cue. There are a few things that you want to be aware of when working on training place. Number 1, we want to avoid dropping food on the floor because we don't want the dog to jump off the bed and try and get the food that we dropped on the floor. If we do drop food on the floor, just try and pick it up and throw it on the bed before the dog jumps off for it. Number 2, we want to avoid hitting the legs of the place bed with our feet because this could startle our puppy or dog and cause them to jump off the bed. Number 3, we want to make sure that the bed is on a stable surface that will not rock or slide around. And number 4, we want to try and be totally silent when training the place cue. So you'll notice when I do this exercise, the only 2 words that I'm going to say are place and OK. So to start creating a positive association to the place bed, we're going to lure Danny on the bed, and I'm just going to start feeding her. I'm going to feed some pieces by hand, and I'm going to drop some pieces on the bed. And while I do that, I'm going to walk around the perimeter of the bed. And this teaches Danny that staying on the bed and the perimeter of the bed is what produces the rewards. Okay? 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 So once we know that we can reliably lure a puppy onto the bed and then release them with the OK, no reward release marker, then we want to introduce a hand cue of pointing at the bed just as Danny starts to go on it. Okay? 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 And now that we have Danny going on the bed all on her own and going on the bed when we point at the bed, now we introduce the verbal cue, place. And if you notice, I'm going to capitalize on Danny's intent to get on the bed, and right before she gets on the bed on her own, I'm going to say place. When she gets on, the game continues. Place. Okay? Place. Okay? Place. Okay? So now Danny clearly has a positive association with the place bed. She goes to the bed on her own. She goes to the bed when I point at it, and she goes to the bed when I say the cue place. Now what we want to do is start creating more randomness and more duration in between each feeding. So I'm going to move around the bed more and feed her less, and I'm going to start moving away from the bed and moving back and feeding her for not getting off the bed when I move away. Place. Okay? Place. Okay? So this exercise is super fun to train. It's very easy. It's like a meditation to just get your mind off of life and focus on teaching your dog an extremely valuable behavior, place. We recommend practicing this exercise in 5-minute sessions. So set a timer on your phone and work on place for 5 minutes. If you practice this exercise regularly with your dog in the home, very quickly they will learn that the place bed is a very valuable place. You will find that your dog will be happy to go to the place bed on their own, and that you'll be able to send your dog to the place bed for longer and longer periods of time. Not only is it fun to train the place cue with your puppy or new dog, but it's an extremely valuable tool to use for managing puppies and dogs in the home, especially as they become more comfortable in the home and more mature. Eventually, we would like to be able to get away from using the crate in the home on a regular basis. And so if we build a lot of value in the place cue and the place bed, then it's much easier for us to be able to have confidence that our puppy or dog will want to go to the bed on their own and will go there when we ask them to. We hope this video was helpful. If it was, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check out our other videos. If you would like more information about Top Dog SF, please visit our website, topdogsf.com.